Dads, what's the funniest way your son has ever thought he was a millionaire? My 8-year-old son, Caleb, strutted out of his friend's house last week like he owned the block. On the way to the car, he puffed out his chest and told the neighborhood kids, "I'm richer than all your parents combined." Normally, I'd brush it off as playground trash talk, but then his friend's mom pulled me aside with a look on her face like she had just seen something insane. She whispered, "Your son told everyone he has almost $1 million in gift cards. He even showed them." I laughed at first, but when we got home, I asked him about it. Caleb didn't even hesitate. He gave me this smug grin, ran to his room, and came back dragging a shoebox like it was filled with gold bars. He plopped it on the table, opened it up, and suddenly I understood why the kids believed him. Inside were stacks of gift cards: Target, Best Buy, Amazon, GameStop, Starbucks, Olive Garden, Home Depot, even random gas stations. Easily 50 or 60 cards. He spread them out across the table like he was dealing poker chips in Vegas. Then he pulled out a spiral notebook. Every single card was written down with its value neatly added up. His math, $847,000. His crown jewel, a $1,000 Amazon card he said he found behind a vending machine. I asked where in the world he got all of these. That's when Caleb launched into his business strategy, like he was pitching on Shark Tank. He'd been digging through trash cans outside stores, collecting discarded gift cards. In his mind, people just threw away money all the time. "Dad, this is literally free money. Everyone else is dumb for not realizing it." I tried explaining gift cards don't work that way, but Caleb wasn't buying it. He held up a $500 Best Buy card like it was evidence in court. "It says $500 right here. Numbers don't lie." The more I argued, the more he acted like I didn't understand basic economics. He started calling his collection investment assets. He even told me he planned to retire by 12. The real test came when he decided he wanted a bike he'd seen at Target for $200. He marched into the garage, picked out the perfect card from his stash, and told me, "We're buying it today. Don't worry, Dad. I'll cover it." We drove to Target, and Caleb strutted into the store like a man about to close a multi-million-dollar deal. He grabbed the bike, rolled it up to the counter, and handed the cashier his prized $500 Best Buy card. I reminded him, "Caleb, this is Target, not Best Buy." He gave me a look of pure pity and said, "Dad, money is money. Don't embarrass yourself." The cashier scanned it. The register made this sad little beep, and the screen lit up with a balance of 30 cents. Caleb froze. His eyes went wide. He looked at the card, then the screen, then back at me like the universe had just betrayed him. In the smallest voice I've ever heard, he whispered, "But it says 500 right here." The cashier's lips started twitching. She turned around and pretended to rearrange gift bags just to keep from bursting out laughing. But Caleb wasn't giving up. He yanked 3 more cards out of his shoebox, one for GameStop, one for Amazon, and a random Chili's card, and shoved them at the cashier. "Try these." Every single one came back with pennies left on them. By the 4th declined card, Caleb's confidence had collapsed into full-blown panic. He clutched the box to his chest and whispered, "Dad, someone stole all my money." That's when the cashier lost it. She laughed so hard she had to step away from the counter, and now other customers were watching my son's empire collapse in real time. The car ride home was dead silent. Caleb just stared out the window, gripping his shoebox like a failed CEO who had just tanked the stock market. Finally, he muttered, "So I can't get the bike?" I told him he'd have to save up his allowance like every other kid. That night, I caught him at the kitchen table with scissors and tape, carefully sticking 2 cards together. He explained, completely serious, "If you put a $50 card on top of a $25 card, it makes $75. The next morning, he asked me if gift cards gain interest if you don't use them. And later that afternoon, I found him Googling, "How to unsteal your money" on the family iPad. At this point, I don't know if he's destined to be a billionaire entrepreneur or the next guy getting arrested for coupon